All right, guys. So I got power to the new system or to the new section of the layout. As you notice, I am running a train. I don't have the bridge in yet. As you take notice, there's no bridge. So I'm testing out the track, making sure the power and everything's connected right. Fortunately, there is a power strip up here or power joiner that I do have to fix. It's actually over here. But I will show you how I got the power ran once I follow this train around. So it's going to wrap itself. It started right over there, pointing with the remote. And then it's going to just go around up that way. Let's just have it on slow speed for now. But I should be able to run all the way through the tunnel section. So we're going to see if it will do that. There's some joints that I have to solder and fix, unfortunately, but other than that, I test ran this over and over, and it seems to work really well. So I'm definitely happy with that. So pretty cool how we just started, and look how far we ended, or how far we went. I'm using rail joiners that has wire soldered on for my power. It's just a way of cheating, in my opinion, honestly. But yeah. So then the train will wrap itself around, heading that way. We'll see where it goes. Now it's leaving the incline, so it should actually start heading down main line back to the rest of the layout over there, which is not done yet. I have to go through that tunnel over there. But fortunately, we are going through this way. So far, so good. No shortage, which is really nice. I did all the wiring right so far, so good. But then we'll enter into the tunnel you guys seen. I actually going to probably go get some foam here today or tomorrow to get some of that. And then yeah. So the train enters into the tunnel here. Dark, spooky little tunnel. I know it doesn't look like a tunnel, but there's a tunnel there. And then it will come out right here. And like I said, this is not connected yet, but I'm planning on doing that sometime today, maybe. And then one of these, there's only one there, but there will be two eventually. And then, yeah. And boom, here we are. And yeah. And then we'll start going backwards the same way we came. So how cool is that? So while I have this locomotive running, I'm going to keep an eye on it. But I have something really cool to show you. So here is how I did the wiring. I have these brown suitcase clamps going to the track feeding wires. And then I have these little connectors from module to module to unplug and then allow me to do it. Now it's a little bit of a wirely mess, but as you noticed, it's still a removable layout. And as you noticed, I got that wiring done yesterday, and this wiring was just done today. And there is one wire that needs to be replaced, as you can see. So we're going to work on that. But yeah, take notice on what I did. Looks beautiful, I guess, in a way. I'm going to probably somehow tie that up to, and then that drop down wire there, I'm going to somehow fix that. But yeah. But the train's going to start climbing the hill now. This is actually going to be the downhill slope, and then the uphill slope will actually be that. But I do want to operate both ways, so hopefully the trains won't derail. I do have a joint right over there that train derails at, so I'm going to work on that today. And I also would like to work on getting a bridge so I can actually do a full loop. So let's get to it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. One more thing I forgot to mention, I'm probably going to be putting another tunnel here. I'm not sure how long it's going to be, but I'm planning on putting a tunnel here and here, and then you can kind of hide this, and then trains will hide. In this whole area, I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet, but we'll see. And again, I do apologize for the mess. But yeah, tune in for some more videos eventually of the running part of this, because that's my priority, to get the trains running. And then my mom and I will focus on scenery. Obviously, though, I am going to be doing some of that mountain over there. I'd like to try to get that done and then make it look pretty. But, yep, that's it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time on Trains Online and RC Time. All right, peace out now, guys, and train on. Woo, woo, chugga, chugga, choo, choo. Alrighty, guys, here it is. Almost a complete. I got to move this piece of foam over that way a little more for it to sit, but I think I'm actually not going to do trussels. It's actually pretty sturdy on each end. Just I need to support the middle here. So what I might do is I might make a piece of foam just like this, slide it in, and then carve it out for the track below so the trains that go by don't hit it. But well, I'm going to stop for dinner, and then after dinner I'm going to come back and work on that part, and then maybe see if I can run a train around. I also have one more thing I gotta do, which is right over there. As you notice, we don't have a connection to the track yet. It's just that Colorado track is just giving me my turning radius, and it's just sitting there. That bridge needs to be mounted back in on the bottom right corner of the screen. And yeah, so let me walk around and show you what it looks like on the other side. You'll actually take notice of what it should look like. But yeah, guys, the bridge is in. As you can see, this needs to slide this way more. And then, like I said, I'm going to carve out the foam with my hot knife to stop the trains from hitting the side here. And then, yeah, this is pretty much 100% ready to go for running trains all the way around. I'm going to, start doing the mountains and stuff, but I mainly want to get the trains running. So everything's wired. Everything looks good. And gluing some of the track here down on the bed. And then the track here is penned in. I next want to solder this. And then I wanted to put railroad ties just like these little guys and are all the way around. So I'm probably going to focus on that after dinner also. But that is it. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.